Hi, my name is Zach Winkleman. I'm going to be your instructor for ATTR 210 Human Anatomy for the Allied Health Professions. So can I give a little background about me? I'm originally from Houston, Texas. I did my undergraduate degree in athletic training from Texas Lutheran University. And then I did my master's in athletic training here at Indiana State. During that time, I did work for the Indiana State men's basketball team as their athletic trainer. And then I went on and currently pursuing my PhD in curriculum instruction here at Indiana State as well. I've had a whole bunch of different clinical experiences. I got to intern with the NFL with the Detroit Lions. Got to work some of the Olympic time trials for the marathon. Been very fortunate to work with the men's basketball team here at ISU. And I really take these clinical experiences and want to tie them back into anatomy. So when we go through class this semester, I really like to tie back in why you are learning the human body. That essentially, if you're in this program or this class, you have a goal of being an allied health professional. For some of you, it's in exercise science, some in athletic training, some in nursing, others in health administration, somehow involved within the healthcare realm. So it's critical that we understand what we're going to do as a future professional is rooted in anatomy. So this is a foundational course with it's basically going to dictate the rest of your career and future. So I really hope that you put in the extra time and work into this class. This class is challenging, and I really do invite you to use the resources available. It does move a little fast, so coming to my office hours or sending me emails if you get behind or have questions is going to be critical. My office hours are on Thursdays from 2 to 4 in the Sycamore Center for Wellness and Applied Medicine in room 208. This building is located directly across from the tennis courts and is actually the building that you'll have anatomy lab in if you're taking that this semester. In addition to this, we also have supplemental instructors for this class. SIs, as we like to call them, will hold open sessions throughout the week for you to come in and go over questions, review the material, and speak to a student that has successfully taken this class in the past and kind of get some study tips and advice on how to prepare for the finals, how to prepare for weekly quizzes, things like that. The SI sessions are actually required this semester. You have to attend a minimum of 6 of these in order to receive the 2% portion of your grade for SI sessions. So please plan for those. In addition to this, you also need the textbook and course access code that goes along with that. This is non-negotiable, so please find the funds early for the course access code. The access code actually comes with an e-text, so if you decide not to buy the textbook, you can use the access code and have an e-textbook. That's a little bit cheaper option for you, but you have to have this as homework, weekly assignments, and some of the extra credit are going to be tied to this course access code. This class is going to be very different than if you're an incoming freshman than anything you did in high school, and for some other students, different than how anatomy has been taught in the past and how some of the other college classes are. We're going to be using a flipped classroom approach. Essentially, you will be reading and reviewing the material outside of class, and then coming to class for a discussion, answering questions about the material, and then doing hands-on engaging activities. We will go over case scenarios, talk about how this applies to the human body and how it applies to nursing and clinical practice, and athletic training and clinical practice, and kind of engage the material into real-life world applications. This is not going to be a strictly lecture-based class. You have to attend class regularly. With attending class, it's essential that you actually bring your student ID. We use a card swipe system for anatomy since it is a large class, and you will need to swipe in daily using your student ID. In addition to this, if you happen to lose your student ID, it is essential that you get a new student ID, as I'm not able to edit the card swipe system's attendance record. So please make sure that you take care of that early and establish a student ID and get in the habit of bringing that to class daily. Now, this class, as I said, is challenging. It does move at a fast pace. That's not to say that this material is going to be very difficult. We follow the same textbook and the same course pattern if you have friends in the other anatomy class on campus. So studying with other friends on campus may be effective, as the material is going to be similar for both classes. I'd also suggest finding, we have a tutor that you can have one-on-one tutoring sessions through Center for Student Success, so if you need that, that is available for students. In addition, just sending me an email and contacting me or having a conversation with me before or after class is is going to be awesome. I like to engage with the students and yourself and making sure that you really understand the information. I do care about you, and I've taught this class in the past, and I understand it's very hard to kind of transition from going from high school into a very fast-paced, difficult class like anatomy. What I would say is don't give up. Don't give up on yourself early if you think, wow, this class has a lot of information, or I don't know if I can keep up with the workload. The ability for you to get through this class is going to be critical, and I really don't want to see students have to retake this course over and over. So studying often, studying outside of class, and preparing is going to be essential and critical for your success. In addition, I was also a lab instructor for anatomy previously. I'm not going to be teaching lab this semester, but if you do have questions regarding some of that material and you would like to come to me about that, I feel free to do so after you talk to your lab instructor first. If you have other furthering questions, please contact me. We're going to go over some of the student success and go over the learning modules and make sure you understand some of the technology we do use in this class, and make sure you understand the textbook and kind of engage you with anything that you may have. But this was a quick intro video to kind of welcome you to the class, see my face and put a name to it, and I'll see you in the science building, room 12, that is in the basement level, on the first day of school. Have a great day.